Today we're going to be on page number 4 in your notes, which is going to review with you the section 8.3 simple interest installment loans. And so just to brush yourself up with the steps here on the previous page, on page 3, we went through the steps yesterday. Step 1 is to find the monthly payment. So remember, with the monthly payment, you're also going to need your monthly payment table. So step 1, to find the monthly payment, you take the amount of the loan and you divide it by 100. After you divide it by 100, you use your table to find the monthly payment for a $100 loan. After that, you find your total number of payments and you multiply it by your monthly payment, and that'll tell you the total amount you repaid. This is the amount for the loan plus the finance charge, or the interest. So when you just want to find the finance charge, you're going to take the total amount repaid, you're going to subtract the amount financed. And that's our 3-step process, which we're going to practice again today with 2 examples. So on page 4, we have our first example. It says installment loan, $4,000. Requires 12 monthly payments. APR is 12%. What are the monthly payments? What is the finance charge? So when we look back, step 1, to find the monthly payment, take the amount of loan, divide it by 100. So the amount of my loan is $4,000. Divide that by 100. And I get 40. Then I multiply that by my table value. So when I go to my table, looking at my loan of 100, we said what? 12 months at 12%. So if it helps to get an index card, that's what I always like to do. Put it across the 12 months. To 12% is $8.88. So that's what we're going to multiply by. So 40 times 8.88, 355.20. This is my monthly payment. So then after we find the monthly payment, which answers the first one, I want to find the finance charge. Finance charge is really step 3, but I still have to go through step 2. So I'm going to have to take my number of payments and multiply it by my monthly payment. So we're making 12 monthly payments, and I'm going to multiply that by my monthly payment. So 12 times 355.20. $4,262.40. So this is my total amount repaid. So to find my finance charge, I take my total amount repaid and I subtract how much the loan was for. So my finance charge is $262.40. So I answered both parts of the question. I found the monthly payment and I found the finance charge. Okay, the next question has a couple different components, which is kind of synthesizing or putting together everything that we've talked about so far. So it says new windows for $10,000. The down payment of 10%. A 14% APR for 48 months. I need to know what is the down payment, what is the amount of the loan, what are the monthly payments, what is the finance charge. So now we should be thinking to ourselves, what is a down payment? It's money we give them as taking off of what we're actually borrowing from the loan because we're paying it ahead of time. We have to put something down, an amount of money down. So if my down payment is 10%, 10% as a decimal is 0.10. So I'm going to take my cost of my windows, multiply it by 0.10. That's $1,000. Excuse me. So now this $1,000 represents my down payment, meaning that for my $10,000 windows, I need to pay up front $1,000. So that doesn't mean that my loan's going to be $10,000. My amount of the loan is going to be the $10,000 for the windows, but I'm going to subtract away the $1,000 I'm paying ahead of time, because that's what I'm paying before. So that leaves me with my actual amount of the loan is $9,000. So we're actually going to have to borrow $9,000 in order to get these new windows. So now I'm going to do my same process to find my monthly payments. I'm going to take my amount of my loan, $9,000, divide it by 100. And that is 90. Then I multiply that by my table value. So I'm going to have to look at 14% for 48 months. So I'm going to take my index card to 48 months, follow down 14%, 2.73. So 90 times 2.73. So my monthly payment is $245.70. I can abbreviate monthly payments with MP. So now I need to find my finance charge I need to find my total amount with my finance charge and my loan before I can find the finance charge. So I still have to do step 3. So I have to make 48 payments on these windows, and each payment is my monthly payment of $245.70. And we're going to multiply those together. I get $11,793.60. So this is how much it is with the interest and with the loan. So to find my finance charge, I take my total for everything, and I'm going to subtract how much I borrowed, which usually we go back here for that number, but remember we made a down payment. So we actually only borrowed $9,000. So I'm going to subtract that. So my finance charge is $2,793.60. And I'll abbreviate that with FC. So now you have an assignment sheet to help you practice. We're going to do some more practice with this tomorrow, especially with the ones with the down payment involved.